Well, it's June the 5th, Sunday. I'm at Greewich Royal Park. I'm not allowed to cycle around the paths, so I can cycle up the hill for you and down the hill. So I'll take you to the hill. So this is the National Maritime Museum. You must go to this. You'll see models, amazing models of ships. It's how Britain became great after Brazil had all its gold taken by the the country's not coming to me. Portuguese. They ruled the waves when Britain helped them get started with their trains. We gave them trains, and then they ruled the waves for their colonies. In Brazil, they got very rich on all the gold they took, or was it silver and copper? Anyway, they declined, and Britain ruled the waves after them. And you'll see all the dioramas and sailing ships. That must have been amazing fun on a wooden boat, hanging on for dear life, racing over the waves with huge sails above you. The power of the wind blowing this massive ship along to Australia and New Zealand, where I come from. It was the whalers that started the towns in Australia and New Zealand. We used to have hundreds of thousands of whales in the seas. Now we've only got thousands. We've stopped killing most of them, but it's going to take 1,000 years for them to regain their population. So they're swimming in the sea saying, why aren't there any more whales? Where are all my cousins and relatives? They've all gone. So we're very, very naughty people, not knowing any better, because we didn't have electricity in those days. So we had to have whale blubber to light our homes with. The fat. So they'd melt the fat of the whales in these whaling stations around Australia and New Zealand, probably South Africa, and ship it to England and Europe to make candles. So this is the entrance to the Royal Park. Just checking it's on. So I'm going to try cycling up the hill. So I'll come here twice a week to get fit, cycling up this hill. And there's so many people in the way. I wonder if I'll make it. Well, this is just a test run, because I'm going to be cycling around Europe and Australia and America, filming it for you. I'm going to take you to all the top resorts. I'm going to get a app for my phone that gets you books you cheap buses ahead of time, so I can put the bike in the bus underneath with the luggage, and off we go. There's a lovely little girl. Good girl. Well done. You are going fast. So this is what the park should look like every Sunday.
What have I done today?
This is the fullest it's ever been. Can you see everyone? Of course you can. Sorry. So it's not a holiday, is it? It's not a bank weekend, so it's just the sun, I guess, that's brought everyone out. At least they've shut the gates to stop the traffic. The cars can go through the park. Oh, the pollution. So there's a map you can get, city map I think it is. City something that tells you where the pollution is in London, and it'll show you But most of the pollution is around the motor, you know, the main thoroughfares, the main roads. And that's where they build the tower blocks for people to be gassed. It's gas coming out of this truck here. It's fumes from burning diesel. It's not unlike what some naughty people did in history, gassing people. Diesel gas kills children, gives them leukemia, especially if they live near power stations, wires, because the pollutants, the little black bits from the diesel, are sticky and aren't breathed out again. They stick in the lungs, and then electric charges I've just lost my mirror. Let's put my mirror back. Electric charges. The high power lines cause leukemia. And there's clusters of kids dying of leukemia around power lines. It's not the power affecting them, it's the pollution from cabs and buses. And we've known that for 20, 30 years, and Thatcher did nothing. None of the mayors did anything about it. Very naughty people. Because they can't believe it, they can't imagine it. They didn't grow up playing. You've got to grow up playing. Then you can imagine things. You can imagine these tiny particles that you can't see. They're in the air. I'm the only one in London wearing a mask. Everyone in Hong Kong and other cities wear masks. They know better. But no one knows any better in this country. It's a shock. It's meant to be civilised, but it's not. 7,000 of us are killed by gassing. Sorry to go on, kids, but they're gassed. We're gassing ourselves because we haven't put trams back on the streets. Electric trams, and it's all over. Like the time of life in Brisbane, get on and off trams so easily, get you anywhere, get you to the beach. So much fun. Now you're all taking injections. HGH, you must get them. Now I'm going to get an import license to take them to Australia for poor Russell Corn. He's got a heart that's had a problem. We'll try and regrow it for him if it's got diseased. These mini quick injections. A lot of sports stars and movie stars, they're all on it. They can get it easily in America. But they don't realise that in Australia it's restricted.
I feel the same way.
And you have to have an import licence. So they had bags full, confiscated and prosecuted. They're stupid. People are stupid. So the quicker you realise that everyone's stupid, the better. Just give yourself a chance to learn everything. That's what you have to do. Take your time. 75 and I know everything, I think. Here we go. And that's an old man cycling up one of the steepest hills. I'm just puffing a little bit. My legs can take it. It's the first ride for 6 months. And I'm going to take to the Rose Gardens so I can read the paper and see if this video worked. No, I won't. I'll give you something to look at.